Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Ironman profile. In today's video, we're actually going to be doing a money-making test, which sounds a little bit weird to think because we're on Ironman profile, but I want to test my mining setup. Seriously, I want to put it to the test. I've had my tree on basically a gemstone mining setup for a little bit now, and I think it's time that we actually do a little bit of variety and we see how much money we can actually make. Also, I'm doing this because I just bought a cookie for 3.2 mil. And your boy's broke now. I have like 700k to my name, so now is the perfect time to do this. We're going to test how much money we make while mining Jade for an hour and Ruby for an hour, as well as just honestly just seeing how much money we can possibly make right now with our current mining setup and see if we need to improve it. Obviously, we're still going to improve it, but I just want to see where we're at with that. So if you guys are excited for today's video and this is your first time here on the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It only takes a second and you can change your mind at absolutely any time. Seriously, I appreciate all the support on the channel recently, so if you could do me a favor and just check to see if you're subbed, it goes a very, very long way. Also, if today's episode gets 2,000 likes, then I will upload another video tomorrow. So without further ado, let's jump right into this one. So I believe my plan is to go ahead and find myself a Mines of Devon lobby, and I'm going to mine Jade for an hour in there. We're going to test to see how much Jade we can get in an hour. I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to sell the Jade, but when we do the Ruby test, I am going to sell that. I still need, like, I believe I counted 9 perfects that I still need for my set and my artifact of power, so I still need a lot of Jade, so I don't know if I want to go selling like however much I make from an hour because I have a lot of Jade mining to do. But the Ruby, I don't need any more Ruby on this profile, I think, except for my artifact, which will be easy to get at some point. So I'm more than happy selling that, and we'll actually get some money back in our pockets. And honestly, I'm recording this clip after the fact. I still genuinely can't believe how much money I make. So without further ado, let's go mine some Jade. So yeah, we're going to mine in the Mithril deposits for a while. Or, sorry, the Mines of Devon. Technically in the Mithril deposits. But yeah, I want to try and get a bunch of Jade. I haven't decided if I want to keep it yet because I still need 9 perfects. But I know I also want money. So this could very easily get sold and go towards a money grind for now. And then we come back and mine Jade. We're going to have so much Jade to mine on this profile eventually, like an actual ton. So if I sell a little bit now rather than later, it shouldn't be the end of the world. But I do really want some money for some videos ideas I have coming up. So I might have to sacrifice some and sell it and then come back and mine more Jade later. But yeah, going to park myself here for a while and mine away. A lot of mining to do today. So we've probably been mining for about 20 minutes, if I had to guess. So far, so good. You know, been mining a bunch of Jade. I really want to quickly check. I literally had, like, I'm not even joking, like, probably 10k Jade when I started mining here, so keep that in mind. 500k. Okay, that's not too bad. And how much is it per gemstone again? I can't even remember. Let's take a stack of rough. Okay, 4 coins per, so I think that's 2 mil. Did we mine 2 mil already? If we mine 2 mil, that means we're mining like 6 mil an hour while mining Jade, which honestly, I will happily take that. I know we can get better, but I will take that, right? Like, is that 6 mil per hour? I think so. I'm trying to think. Times 4. I think that's about 6 mil per hour. Damn. Hey, very, very happy with that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep mining because we need a lot more than 6 mil for what I have in mind. So. A lot of Jade to mine. Okay, it's been about another 21 minutes probably, and I have mined for over 40 minutes now, and I want to check and see how much we've actually gotten. Last time we checked, we were at 507k, which was honestly pretty good in 20 minutes. I will take that, especially considering I'm like streaming and talking to people as well. Like, I could be more focused. I've been missing some of my mining speed boost abilities, stuff like that, but let's go ahead and check. Open up our stacks here, and we're at... Hey, 1.16 mil. That is actually pretty good. So I'm excited to see how much we're going to make from 1 hour. At 1 hour, we'll take it all out and sell it. And see how much money we can actually cash it in for. Because I'm really curious. So I'm going to mine for another 20 minutes. Then we will cut back, see how many gemstones we're at. And see how much money it's worth. And then based on that, we can get a rough estimate of how much I'm making per hour right now. I think it's going to be close to 6 mil. Which is honestly really, really exciting. Alrighty, I believe it has now been roughly an hour. Which, honestly, it went by decently quick. And the thing is with Jade, this isn't the best money-making gemstone in the world. There is still Ruby. Ruby with a battle pet is kind of insane. The only problem is, I do want to level up mining pets, and my battle pet is level 100. But I'm still going to test out Ruby tonight, probably, just thinking about it. But really quickly, let's go ahead and take a look. After an hour, we went from, like, 10,000, maybe 7,000 gemstones, so those are kind of not really count, but we have 1.8 million Jade an hour. That is actually really, really good. So that times 4, let me do the math real quick. So that times 4, because that's how much it will sell to an NPC for, is 7,363,392 coins. 7.3 mil in an hour. That is honestly really, really good. And I know for a fact I'm gonna make like even more than that if I decide to go ahead and do Ruby, which is pretty crazy because I've been debating pretty heavy in my head whether to save this Jade, because I do need a lot of Jade still, like 9 perfects worth, which is kind of ridiculous. So I might save this Jade and then we go do Ruby test, and that I can sell because I do not need any more Ruby. So yeah, I'm probably gonna mine until I have enough for a perfect here, and then we can go ahead and swap over to some Ruby. So I was talking to some people in chat, and there's actually ways I could have made that way higher. For like the whole hour, I've been mining panes, and you get more by just mining the blocks. So I think I actually could have made a decent amount more, honestly, if I only targeted the blocks. But I mean, I don't know. So maybe that has something to do with it. Take that into account if you're wondering why I make so much or so little, or whatever your assumptions are about how much I make. But I'm gonna finish off this perfect by just mining blocks. Oh my god, can I get up here? What is this? It's ridiculous. There we go. So I'm just gonna mine blocks until I have this perfect now and see how quickly this takes. How far away am I? I am okay, about 500k away. So I'm just gonna mine blocks and let's see how long this takes. So I've set up a ruby spot in the magma field. It's got my battle pet out here behind me, and so I'm gonna sell all the rubies that I have in my sack just so we can have a clear playing field and kind of see how much we actually make. That right there was 2 mil worth. That's kind of gross. But in our sack right now we have 0 rubies. Okay, I just want that to be very clear. So I'm gonna start mining for an hour. It's 2:33 a.m. and I will stop at 3:33 a.m. So let's get mining. Also, just for reference, I had 15 pristine while we were mining for the Jade over in the Mines of Devon. And now that I have my Bal pet out, I should actually have more. So here, let me check in a second here. I now have... What? Oh, I'm not holding my gauntlet. Oh my goodness, I was gonna freak out. 17.25 pristine. That is quite attractive. So that is a good amount, and it should definitely add up. We should definitely feel the difference. So excited for that. Gonna mine for an hour now. I'm only 2 minutes in, so yeah, I'm gonna be quiet and just keep swinging my gauntlet left, right, center, everywhere that these rubies are. It has been 22 minutes since we started grinding the ruby, and I just checked really quickly before I did this clip. I am pleasantly surprised. For those of you who remember, we were getting about 550k an hour of Jade, and we have gotten 980k ruby in 22 minutes. That is crazy. So let's round up, because there's a couple times where I had to stop or look at stuff. Let's say we're getting a mil every 20 minutes, okay? 3 mil an hour, right? That would mean we're making 12 million coins an hour. That is disgusting. Obviously, we're gonna have to see if that stays true. Honestly, I have to focus up a bit more. I don't think I used my mining speed boost once actually during that, which is kind of gross. So I'm gonna start using that because that is a massive speed boost, and I can use that like every 2 minutes. So I should definitely be using that without a doubt. But the fact that we're close to 12 mil an hour in coins, we're gonna see what the final is. I'm gonna mine for an hour, then we're gonna sell it all. So it'll probably be less, but the fact that it's anywhere close is gross. So yeah, I'm gonna keep mining. It has been 42 minutes. It is time to check up on and see what we've gotten. And I've been forgetting my speed boost again, of course. There we go. We were at like what, 982k before, and now we're at 1.985 mil. Wow. Okay, we got over 1 million in an hour. I mean, in another 20 minutes. That is crazy. So we have 20 more minutes left. We're gonna grind this out. I'm excited to sell this and see how much money I get, because these booster cookies are seriously getting out of hand. Like, someone please go spend like an absolute bag and restock the market, because us Iron Man players are actually struggling out here. So would greatly appreciate that. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to mining for another 20 minutes, and then I will be back once it has been a full hour. Really happy with how many rubies we have, though. That is actually kind of insane. So I believe it has been roughly an hour. Let me use one last speed boost, because I think I'm at 59 minutes, or maybe I'm over, maybe I'm like a minute under. This is a very rough guesstimate, but this should be roughly an hour of mining ruby that I've completed here, and I'm really curious to see how much we actually got our hands on. I know for a fact it's over 2.5 mil because my sack filled up a while ago. Hello, there we go. So, my sack filled up a while ago, which is at least 2.5 mil. That is 5 flawlesses right there. And this right here is 10 million coins. I then have enough for another flawless in my inventory. That is disgusting. Okay, I want to go ahead and compact all this up. And I want to see how much money worth we actually have sitting here, because I think it's over 12 mil. And if that's the case, which I'm pretty confident, I know for a fact it is, that is gross if I'm making over 12 mil an hour. I am very, very happy with that if that is the case, because 12 million coins an hour is disgusting. You guys know me, I enjoy grinding, and if I come and do this for a couple hours every once in a while, we're going to be chilling on money, and we're going to be seeing a lot more dungeons videos coming from your boy. Obviously, we aren't even a max setup yet. I still want to get all perfects on my Devon armor. I want to get all perfects on my gauntlet, all perfects on the artifact of power. Just a whole lot of stuff to do. So let's go ahead and craft these all up into flawless. That's 6. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, let's go ahead and dump all of our coins into my personal here. There we go. So I have 0 coins on me. Let's sell our gems. Start with the rough, 100 coins. We're rich. We're already rich. I'm kidding. Let's sell the flawed and the fine. That's 332k as is. And this is 12.28. We made 12.6 million coins in an hour. That is disgusting. In case anyone's wondering, my stats, 17.25 pristine, 1,243 mining fortune, 5,416 mining speed. That is disgusting how much money we just made. I genuinely cannot believe that. That is huge. Okay, a lot of dungeons content coming soon. Your boy can afford the recom here and the recom there. I can afford a couple of them now. That is so satisfying to see. I'm actually so happy with that. I think I'm going to go mine some cobble now with squid. We're going to work towards getting a super compactor today as well. So yeah, I genuinely can't believe we made 12 million now, and then the other hour we made like 7.5 mil. So made over 20 mil in 2 hours, which is a little bit insane, not gonna lie. So our lobby is finally coming to a close. I decided to just stick out to the end, considering I got like this whole ruby area dug out, and I wanted to take as much advantage as I could. So I'm excited to see how much I have in my sack, because from that last clip, this lobby was a day 5, and now obviously it's the end of a day 6. So I'm not sure how much longer I mined in here for. Maybe like 30 minutes? Maybe 20? Either way, let's see how much we got. Ruby sack. Boom. Another 1.1 mil. Okay, so I think I mined for like another 25 minutes maybe. That's really good. Let's go ahead and compact all this up, and then we can sell it too and make even more. And then I want to take up my other mine. I want to see how much I'm at. I should be at least 15 mil, right? Actually, I'm going to be at like 18. Hold up. Okay, we actually have it like that. We're actually going to be freaking rich here, fellas. Okay, let's go ahead and craft that. Carpentry 46, pretty pog. Let's go ahead and sell all this. Another 4 mil. We're at 17.2. Am I up to 20 mil? There's no way. Let me take this out. And 19.6. Oh my goodness, that is disgusting. But then we also mined another 7.5 mil worth of Jade today too. That's actually crazy. Wow. Okay. We have money now. We actually have some money. So yeah, we make over 12 mil an hour while mining ruby, which is honestly insane. I am more than happy with that. Genuinely, let's say that is the max amount that I can ever make on this profile per hour, and I'll be happy. And I know for a fact we can still increase that. I think I can get that to even over 15 mil an hour. Like, we still have like so many perfects that we can put on our Devon armor, obviously. We also have to put pristine, as well as just a bunch of other gemstones onto our artifact of power when I eventually craft that. Still waiting on forge times. That thing is kind of ridiculous because I was gone for the last 3 days up in my cottage for Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving. And yeah, so there's still a bunch of ways I can actually still increase my setup here. I can still put a couple more perfects onto my, or mainly the only one that would really affect it is a perfect amber. So that would actually help a bit. And then obviously, let's say I get like a Devon's drill down the line or something, that would help. Let's say I get a Scatha down the line, that would help as well. Obviously, bigger goals here, but there are ways for me to actually go ahead and increase how much I make. Also, I still genuinely don't have that much powder in comparison to how much I like can have and how much it can actually help. Like I'm at like 3 point something million gemstone powder, and that is relatively low. So if I get that up, I can make a ton more as well. There's just still tons of ways that I can increase how much money I make per hour. So I think it'll be really cool to look back in like a couple months time when we have like a near max mining setup. If we don't by then, I'm going to be quite disappointed in myself. But a max mining setup, and we can kind of see like how much money we made now versus how much money we make then. So that'll be really interesting to see. But I believe that's going to be it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys did end up enjoying it. If you did, make sure to let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. You can check out my other socials. All those will be linked in the description down below. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in tomorrow's episode at 5 p.m. EST. So without further ado, I'll see you guys there. Take care and peace out.